Hey everyone, welcome back again. I took care of all my animals, showered, now I'm back and I'm gonna play more Planet Crafter because I cannot get enough of this game and I love it and I want to play it all the time, every single moment of every single day. So, as you can see from the title, presumably, the goal for today is that I very much need super alloy rods. I have a ton of stuff I need to work on, and part of that being I need methane, I need super alloy rods, I need many things, but the one thing that I know for sure that I need is, no, actually I don't want to take all of them, I will take one. I will take two and leave one is what I meant to say. I want to finish emptying out as much as I can of this area because, as I said, that thing that I need methane cartridges for also needs a zeolite, and I saw that in here in one of the chests, or maybe one of the lockers, I don't remember right now, there was a zeolite. So I need to definitely try and get more of the stuff from here out of here into other things. Not that one, because I already have enough of that. But this is... Ooh, pressure. That's a good one. If I had that, which I don't. I need that so bad. The thing that makes all the machines work better. Okay. So I'm kind of going off slightly around where I should be. This turns super green when it's in this lighting. But this way... Ooh, wait a minute. I think this is more water than there used to be here. Which is totally fine, because I am to lakes now. But it does mean stuff like that is going to get covered. But also, I needed to... Okay. I'm just double checking, because I know there was... I think one of these... It might actually not have been here, more like, I think there was one that I couldn't take everything out of, but, for now, close enough, and, I don't know why, the pattern of the rocks on the ground right there looks way too symmetrical. Can I go up this rock? Maybe. Probably not. Or probably yes, but I shouldn't because I'm going to get stuck in it. But anyway, I have this other area to go scavenge things out of because... Well, actually, there's this, too, which I haven't even been in. So there's just a lot here. There's also plants growing here. Okay. Sure. I mean, you know, it's definitely slightly getting taken over by nature, but that's fine. Blueprint microchip. Blueprint drones log. Okay. Sure. I want to take the seeds out of here so bad. I don't think I can. I can take those though. Ooh. I have a lot of magnesium right now too. Okay. I'm gonna just casually get rid of that door too. This one has a note on it. This is the same as one that I saw on another, like, outside drone where it says that the larva will only appear outside. Or not outside, underground. Oh my gosh, I cannot. I cannot with words right now. But yes, that part is very interesting because also we're to the lava. Okay. It's not. I want to go this way. I somehow went way far around. More than I meant to. Which, to be fair, I initially was going over toward the lava to look at that as a way out before, but then I found this other better way out that's way closer. So, this is just better in general. Perfect timing. Okay. And I even have one inventory slot to grab one piece of aluminum while I'm going this way. Perfect. Also, the other thing I want to remember to do is I have an algae generator now. So I want to try to remember to pick that up whenever it's ready. It'd be super helpful if I had a way of, like, displaying when it's ready, but I'll just sort of check it periodically. And that should work. I should also do these. Blueprint pinning, speed increase, and information rocket, map information rocket, I should say. Okay, good to know. I'm happy I got more super alloy, because that's something that I know I was slightly running out of. I have an osmium, which is over here. I think I still need to make a zeolite container thing. But I do have fabric. I have explosive everythings. And I have bioplastic, which is the new one that I made recently. And then I have overflow, which is just kind of everything that doesn't fit in other stuff. Except I am actually going to make my own zeolite thing. I don't know why I said my own as if anyone else is going to be using it or anyone else has used it, but its own is what I think I meant. I cannot speak right now. I actually am going to make this slightly farther out just because I feel like I will need several for quartzes. Also, it is, the lovely thing that I enjoy so much called daylight savings time right now. And so I was so confused a second ago because I looked at my phone and it was like it was like 1:50, and I put it down because I was doing some stuff, and I picked it up again and it said 3 something, and I was like, wait a second. And then I remembered that daylight savings happened, so I did not just lose an hour because I zoned out or something. I lost an hour because everyone did. Whoa, wait a minute. There's a waterfall now. It really is turning into a river. I said at the end of my last stream that this is becoming very river-like rather than an actual lake. And it is actually flowing water. And I was wondering what this specific, like, rock formation was this whole time. This looks so cool. Also, Cosmos is up and prowling slightly. But this is... oh my gosh. It looks so cool. So maybe this place doesn't actually flood as much as I thought it might. Not ready. Almost ready. Okay. Also, for anyone wondering why that says way out, who was not at the last stream, it's because when I went down into that area, also my flower spreader is working, I did it by jumping off a cliff where, a couple days ago, I found out that if you jump off that cliff, you can, get out by basically going through the lava area, but then when I went there again, I was like, okay, I need to make a beacon by the exit so that when I do have to leave, because either my inventory is full or I'm gonna suffocate, then, you can see Cosmos right there. Fighting a blanket to get comfortable. Anyway, there he goes. Okay. I was making sure he wasn't trying to scratch the couch. But basically, when you jump down here, it's very easy to not get back up. I don't even think you can get back up, so the only way you can get back out of there is by going out. I thought through this lava area, but then when I was exploring and I was like, I need to make a beacon and put it here, I found that there's an exit over that way that I went in and out just before, and so I put a beacon there, so now I know how to get out of that area, which is aptly named Way Out. And it's actually way closer to my base than the lava area was anyway, so it's really useful. But I'm kind of hoping... Hang on. It's a little bit hard to tell if this is going to happen. But I'm kind of hoping that the dust here subsides. Stuff is going up fast, which I like, because then I'm going to get my... I don't want to fall off. But if this dust subsides, that would be great, because I want to explore more down there, but it's really hard to see anything. And in the base game on just the normal prime planet, or whatever it's called, also, since when has there been a chest this close to me? But on Planet Prime, there is that area where once you, I don't know what the heck is happening to my movement there, it's lagging weirdly. Once you start to get some terraformation, it sort of clears up, but it starts with having kind of a dust storm. And I'm really curious if there's going to be something like that in this game, because it would make it a lot easier to see stuff down there. I don't know, so we'll see. I need to use more of my plant seeds too, because I have so many of them now. And this chest is way too full. Okay. I kind of want to go over to sort of the icy area now. As soon as I get this algae, actually, because I have a feeling it might be done by now. But if I get... Yep. I will get it and then go put it away, and then I'll be back. But, that area has a few things that I want to get, and then there's also still that ship up above, which, to be fair, I don't think I need too much in the ship itself right now, but I want to get up to that other ship, the reddish one. So for that, I actually probably, if I'm going that far, I should probably bring a little bit more stuff. But also I don't want to fill up my inventory too much, because then I will not be able to bring stuff back. So, I need many of these. Okay. That is useful, but also that seems like it takes way too much stuff that I don't want to use up right now. Okay. This should be, hopefully, enough for me to go on this little quest without dying, hopefully. Also, I should check this. I feel like this area should be flooding too, but it's not for some reason. But this feels like low elevation to me. Just a bit. Need to figure out what's the best route up solid rock. Maybe just like this. Possibly. I think those are supposed to be blobs of snow. They look very odd. Oh, right. This is a place I can go. I forgot about that. That's actually... this thing... I saw another of these before, and that looks so intentional. I don't know if anyone else gets that. That looks like it was built, and I have questions. And I also, I feel like it's either made by a person, or maybe one of the droids, or it's something organic, because I think it looks too specific to be just completely coincidental, random rock. Especially the first time I saw it, I was like, oh, that looks really weird. I wonder what it is. But then I went like, it's probably just random thing. But the fact that I found a second one, that's what's suspicious. Also, this is not where I was initially planning to go, but I found it, so I'm gonna come in here and get this stuff. I was actually in here before, but I think I didn't have very much time to stay and do much. I don't really want to go down into the below area right now, but very cool. Also probably interrupting my quest to go to that other ship because my inventory is already too full, so I will just grab some of these and go home and drop off more stuff and then try and come back. I kind of wonder if trying to go up the front... I have more inventory spots than I thought I did. Trying to go up the top might be... Or not the top. Trying to get to the top from the front, meaning the side that's toward my base. I can completely speak English right now, in case anyone was wondering. That... I wonder if I can even do that. I might be able to. I'm not sure. 'Cause the time I got there before, I went in like a very, very roundabout way. 'Cause I went basically from the other... Yeah, I went like this way. 'Cause I remember this weird green. I have so many questions about this green. I want to know what it is. Because then there's that, which is interesting. And also all this ice. But anyway, my inventory is going to be the limiting factor here. As it always is. But this area looks so cool. I love the way all those weird fan-shaped things look in the water. I think it's super cool. I still want to know the lore of what they are, because they look very organic. and I want to know why and what they are. But, okay. Time to put things in other things. Okay. I have a lot of these seeds now. It's fine. I have way too many of these seeds, but that's also fine. Oh, well. Also, wait. I do actually have enough space now that it might make sense to move these over because that is not overflowing anymore. Perfect. Okay. Almost perfect. I still have space for one more if I ever need one. Okay. I'll bring 2 and okay. That seems like an okay amount of stuff to bring. I'm gonna try and go over this way to see if this actually makes any sense at all, or if it doesn't, because I haven't tried to get there from this direction. I just want to be really careful. There's osmium right here. I think I saw that the last time, but I was more focused on the ship. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to fall off a cliff, because another time when I was in somewhat near this area, I did fall off a cliff, and that wasn't good for anyone, but especially not me, because then I died. Because I fell off that cliff into, like, the dust storm area. Is that snow? The shape of that looks like a giant fang or claw. Anyway, but whoa. What the heck just happened there? Excuse me. I don't like that this ship just turned everything black for a second. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah, when I fell down there the first time, I had no idea how to get up and no way to get up, and so I died very, very quickly. But that was fine because then I wasn't down there anymore and it was great. But everything I was carrying I lost because I couldn't go back down and get it at that point. Because I did not have a jetpack yet, and I think even if I had everything that... Oh yeah, this, I was pointing out there's a sink in here. Anyway, everything had, like, so much dust that I don't think I would have ever found my way out, even if I had been possibly able to. This is a lot of iron. I think I dumped a bunch of it in there already. I don't really know why you'd ever need spacesuits in this game, so I mean, I'll grab them, but I just don't. They're not like a useful thing as far as I can tell, unless you like turn them into plastic, or not plastic. What the heck am I saying? Turn them into cloth is what I'm saying. I was doing a lot of adulting things earlier, and so now my ability to say English words is very low. I mean, all of these are useful, but I guess those... No, you know what? Actually, these are not useful. I will come back for them. But, for now, I don't see a point in them. Or to them. I don't think they are as relevant as they're trying to be. No, I already have way too many seeds that I haven't done anything with. Okay. Actually, I'm more likely to use this seed than the other seed. Is it raining now? I think it is. Whoa, the sky is weird. Okay. I want to go very carefully this way because I want to make sure I'm over this part and not over the cliff. Okay. Perfect. This is slightly becoming more lake-ish. So I guess my question that I have, that I've kind of been considering for a little while, and I think I'm just now figuring out how to formulate it into an actual statement. If the two different droid thingies have now said something about basically like insects and life stuff doesn't grow on the surface of this planet because of windstorms. Does that mean that eventually I'm supposed to play this game underground? Like, that I'm supposed to do everything on the surface, and then once those things are there, I, like, go down there and spend the rest of the game down there? Or does that mean... I don't know, am I supposed to, like, fix the windstorms? Like, what is the end goal? Which I don't actually want to know if it's, like, a spoiler or anything. I think I want to figure it out, but it is an interesting thing to think about, because it's, like, in the other game... I love my little observation window. It feels so, I don't know, straightforward. Like, you stay on the surface of the planet, you do your terraforming. And that's, like, what happens, basically. And to be fair, I'm not done with it. I still have more to discover and stuff. But so far, it seems... I don't know if this is gonna come across as insulting. I don't mean it insulting. I love this game, and I'm not trying to call it simple or anything, but it comes across as, like, linear and, like, very... How do I word it? Like, you kind of do the same things to progress, like, you stay on the surface, you do all that stuff. Machine optimizer. Yes. Okay. What do I need for this? I've been waiting for this for so long. Explosive powder, uranium rod, iron, cobalt. I can do that. But yeah, like, this one is interesting because now it's like, well, do I, like, how does it want me to progress, you know? Like, am I supposed to eventually, I don't know, like, leave the surface and live underground? Or is it not something that I'm necessarily supposed to do? Is it more like, oh, you can do that if you want to interact with that kind of thing, but otherwise, like, you can do everything on the surface without creatures, you know? Cobalt. Okay, I'm gonna try and make several of these, because I have several of these. I don't have a heat one yet. I thought I did. It was a pressure one, though. But this should get things going a lot faster as soon as I deal with that situation that I've just had happen. Okay. Let's see. What do I need? 3 uranium rods, explosive powder, super alloy, 3 water bottles. Okay. 2 more water bottles. Okay. Okay. Power is back. I should go check the algae again, just so that I'm on top of it, because I know later I won't be hanging around my base this much, and I'll need algae and I won't have any. Okay, not ready yet. That's fine. Okay. But let's see how fast stuff is going up now. I really need to make one for pressure too, because pressure, I get the gas extractor, which I need, and then I need everything actually. I'm getting really close to the T2 biodome, which I'm really excited about though. Anyway, 2 explosive powder, iron, cobalt, 2 iron, cobalt, uranium rod. Okay. I'm gonna run out of explosive powder, but I think I have the stuff to make more. I've been waiting for this one for so long, because I really need optimization. Oh, I forgot to grab I thought I did grab that. Wait a second. Did I not grab one? I swear I grabbed one. I think I grabbed an ore by accident instead. Okay. And then I need the pressure one. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Let's see. Also, wait a second. Something is becoming visible over there, and I'm pretty sure it's an area I've been to before, but I kind of want to go be nosy about it anyway, so I'm gonna go do it, because it looks different. Also, I'm getting closer to things. Okay. But there's like an area that I think I saw this way. Because I feel like stuff here is starting to melt more and maybe reveal stuff that wasn't there before. And I know this part I was in before. But I feel like does this say when it melts? Does it melt? I don't know. Okay. I don't know. It's not telling me for some reason. But, okay, this seems like it's just the area I was in before. It just kind of looked like something new was revealed, but that might also have just been the angle I was seeing it at. So, it's probably nothing. I don't know how I just went through the wall there, but okay. I'm sure it's fine. As long as I'm going through vertical walls, that's fine. It's when I fall through the floor that I don't like it. So many of these things. Okay. I don't know. I feel like my storage is full of a lot of this already. Cobalt, I know I have space for. And silicon, I think I also have space for. So I'll grab those and leave the rest for now, just so that I can get stuff situated. I do actually have space for iron now. I'm so used to not having space. And magnesium, exactly one spot, so that's perfect. A lot of cobalt, which is perfect because I go through a lot of it. That is not silicon. Okay. This almost feels like this area used to be a river. Like, I kind of thought that from the beginning of this playthrough when I was walking around in this area. It was like, I don't know if I actually said it out loud, but I was sort of thinking, this looks like sort of like a thing that water would have carved out, you know? And it felt like that might have been sort of what that was from. And then now seeing it refilled, it's like, I think I'm onto them. It very much feels like, I don't know, it's hard to compare this one to the base game so much, but it very much feels like this particular planet is more restoring stuff that was, rather than like starting something new. And I don't know if anyone else who's played this gets what I mean by that or like gets that sense. But it's kind of like in the base one, it's like, okay, you have to get all the conditions right so that life can happen. And yeah, you are kind of being the one who is like doing genetic weird manipulation of DNA and stuff, and like trying to get the all the stuff to be in a place where it can be terraformed. But at the same time, I don't know, it does kind of feel like, I don't know how to like word it, but it does feel like this one, like I saw, it feels like it's hailing. It sounds like it's hailing. I know it's just rain, like really heavy rain, but it sounds very dramatic. Anyway, but also I wonder if these work faster in the rain. I don't actually know if they do, but that would be interesting. But like I found in my last stream, underneath there's an area that is currently blocked by ice, so you can't really see into it, but you can kind of see through the wall a little bit. And there's this area that I saw like a whole tree behind it, basically. And I don't know, I feel like that is a live tree that was there and is potentially there to be restored, rather than, I mean, maybe it's not still alive now, but like, I don't know, there's stuff in this game that feels more like a restoration rather than a full, like, nothing has ever lived here, and it's up to us to make it live here kind of thing. I feel like I did a bad job of explaining that, but I don't know. It's just like, something about it feels very different. And I think it's especially interesting how two of the different drone robot things. Okay, see, this is what I mean. This is the exact same thing as that thing up on the other, like, icy area. But anyway, I feel like it's too... Why would the drone creatures know I don't know if I can call them creatures, but why would they know that life doesn't live on the surface here unless they've tried that? Also, one of the things in there still has a light on it. But like, what if when they were here there was life still? Like, what if something happened while they were here, but they did get data on the life that was there before whatever it was that happened, you know? Like, that would be so fascinating, because in the other one, yes, biodome. Okay. I need that. But anyway, in the other one, it feels... I'm getting many things. Okay. Where was I? And what was I saying? And also, I need this badly. Anyway, what I was saying was, it feels like there's no record of, like, before, in the sense of all of the notes that I've found so far, at least, and I don't know, pretty far through the game, all of them are basically like, oh, well, like, I'm on this barren wasteland and I can't survive here and I don't know what to do, or like, I've tried surviving for this long and I don't know what I'm doing, or like stuff like that, where it's like all their records seem to be from a time when stuff was already like kind of a mess on the planet, like not habitable, not comfortable for anyone. Okay, bacteria sample. So many things. Okay. But that's what makes it really interesting, because it seems like this one, again, it's just what those notes said, but it kind of feels like they knew something. Like, they may have witnessed and looked at creatures on this planet of the past versus now, or something. Like, it feels different, and I'm very curious to learn more of the lore. Okay, 2 bacteria samples, 2 fertilizers, super alloy, and sulfur. Okay, I need more algae for this. Everything is so resource intensive. Okay. Eggplants and sulfur. And I needed 2. No, that's not what I meant to click on. 2 of them. Okay, so then I need 2 sulfur, eggplant, and okay, I think I do have enough algae. But yes, that is okay, close enough. I theoretically should put a sulfur chest upstairs too, because I know a lot of this stuff up there uses it. But okay. I need another sulfur and a super alloy. I should have grabbed those when I was downstairs. That's fine. Also, it's not even so much downstairs as down ladder, but oh well. Perfect. Okay. Let's see about putting it. Okay. There we go. Good enough. Alright, it's making tree bark now, so I was right to put a chest for tree bark there. Also, I feel like I'm slightly in the vehicle station, but it's probably fine. Also, my grass spreader is gonna get run over. But that's also fine. Whoever's in here unaccompanied when I'm not, which shouldn't be anyone, but who knows, they will have a fun view of the rockets. Okay. That's making a lot of oxygen. So let's see how this is actually increasing. Biomass is actually going up. A okay amount. There isn't a ton of it, so I don't know. It looks like it's going faster because there isn't a lot of it, but okay, pressure's going up, heat, oxygen, okay, we're getting closer. I want that. I want that also. We're getting closer to that. That's still a while away, but I know a ton of stuff is gonna melt at 200. I want this one though. That's the only one. I mean, it's not the only thing. I really need this. Then I can get the better deconstructor thingy, which means that I can deconstruct the stuff that I want to deconstruct, and then I can hopefully get stuff from those, or also get into places, potentially. I've actually never had the really good deconstructor in this game, because I haven't found their blueprint microchips in the other games that I play. Also, for anyone wondering why I keep itching myself, it's because on this arm, my headphone cord keeps touching me, and it's distracting me. And then my hair on this side, some of it's a little bit damp, so it keeps, like, touching me. So that's why, if anyone was wondering. Because I realize I'm doing that a lot more. This is a weird colored storm. What the heck is this? But that's basically why, for anyone curious. I think it's just nothing. Woo. Yeah, it's just normal, just the color looks weird. Also, I still find it so funny that there's an achievement in this game for getting hit with an asteroid. I actually didn't realize there was when I did get hit with an asteroid, because I got hit with an asteroid because I was like, I want to see if this, like, one hit kills you, because I want to know the stakes so that if I'm out during one, and I have valuable stuff, like, how much of a problem is that? And so that's why I tried to get hit with an asteroid. And then it turned out it was an achievement, which I found hilarious. Because I feel like most games would have an achievement that's more like, survive an entire meteor storm outside without taking any damage, or something like that. Not this one. Okay. Feel like maybe I should make another algae collector. That gives a lot more plants per second, actually. That might actually be worth it. I just have to make another fertilizer. I hate making fertilizer in this game. I don't know why. I don't like it. Although, wait, I think I just got... That would be useful, actually. This one. Okay. I want that. I don't know if it counts for crafting things in the lab table, though. Aluminum, osmium, superalloy, 2 cobalt, magnesium. Osmium. The chase music is happening again. Was it 2 cobalt? I don't remember. I know I said aluminum, osmium. I don't remember because I got them out of order, so the order that I set them in is gone. Magnesium, that's the one I'm missing. Okay. So many things. I haven't even made like half of this stuff. Okay. So then that means I want to try it to see if it does work for something up here, or if it has to be in like the crafting. Okay. It does. Okay, that's so useful. I love it. Thank you so much for that. I should really have made this in my other playthrough as well. Okay. And I know I have the other stuff upstairs for the fertilizer, so now I can just get a water. Well, I drank that one, but that's fine. A water, a magnesium, 2 bioplastic nuggets, and 2 superalloys, and then I just need 3 of the... Oh, I don't have algae. Wait a minute. I have to go get some. Anyway, I have to go get 3 algae, and then I will have... The moss is starting. That looked really weird for a second. I forgot moss was the next step. Not ready yet. Okay, I'm gonna go look at moss instead. It does look really cool from over there. I like the color. Look at this tiny moss happening. All in the shadowy areas. Hang on. That piece of ice looks like it's smoking a little bit. I wonder if that's like watching it melt. That's such a subtle detail, but it's so well done. That's really, really cool. Anyway, moss is here, and that's also very cool. But I need algae, which is not very cool that I don't have algae right now. Because I'm making something to get more algae, but I need to use algae to get it. Okay. Should probably go get oxygen and then I'll come back out and stare at stuff and wait for getting my lovely algae. I'll just stand on top of this machine. I'm sure that's totally safe. But look at all the moss happening over here. Also from up here you can see that thing right there. Very cool. Okay. The sound of the thing that I'm on right now is annoying me, so I'm gonna leave. It is kind of cool how dynamic the sound in this is, though, that if you hang out right next to a machine, it's loud. I don't know how fast these percents are going up, so we'll hope. Also, why does it look like there's like a water on the camera there? Okay, it's gone, but that looked weird. Okay. This is enough for one at least. Dramatic music as always, which is great. Okay. Now, I need to figure out where a good place for it is, because I feel like this one is kind of in a shallow area. Maybe if I go more that way. I'll actually make it when I get there. Okay. Also, hi, welcome. Nice to see you again. No, is this deep enough? It's, I mean, I guess it needs to be at the surface, but like, sure, I guess. Okay. What else do I need to, build then? Well, that, but I don't have one of the things for it yet. Decisions are hard. Okay, Trying to figure out priorities and all that fun stuff. I've never made most of this furniture because I've just never seen the point of it, but I don't know if this one is worth anything compared to these other ones. I mean, I guess it gives pressure, but like not that much. I don't know. I guess I'll pin that one for now, as I forget that I'm out here suffocating. Okay. I need stuff for... I think I do have exactly 2. Iron and cobalt, and then which ones I have here are just oxygen, so I don't think I have any others. Do I? Yeah, okay. Well, actually, there's a lot of those. So, cobalt. Okay, who needs... I guess over here, I might as well make one. I've got some fancy things here. Alright. We'll see how that one goes. Oxygen. Okay, still 63. Actually, that's getting closer. I'm only like 15 ppb away from that right now, so that's good. It's getting better. And then once I get the good heater, then I can do the drill. Nuclear fusion, better machine optimizer, all of those are useful. But this is the one I really need right now. That and super alloy rod. Also, technically, the DNA manipulator is important, but I don't know. I'm less excited about that one compared to some of the others. Hydration level. Okay, well, I will deal with that then. I love the music in this game. Also, look how beautiful it is right here with the waterfall and then that planet. Like, this view is very, very cool. Okay. What was I doing? Putting away that to start, and then also I have all of this. I'll put the water upstairs for now, actually, just because I know there are a lot of things up here that need water. Okay, I know what blueprint I want to pin now, actually. I would like to pin this one, but I don't know that I have what I need for a rocket engine right now. That's kind of the limitation right here. Also, look at my little... I bet I have tree bark by now, so I should also go do that. The chasing music. Nothing can live on the surface. Nothing is chasing me. And I know that. And I know that even if it was, that's not the kind of game this is. But still. Okay, uranium, iridium, and iridium rod, and super alloy. I'm gonna run out of super alloy, but that's okay. That's what I was making. Okay. Let's see, 2 compass microchips. Those need silicon, magnesium, aluminum. And I need 2 of those. Okay. Silicon. Magnesium over here. And then aluminum. Okay. Perfect. And then I need 2 iron. I'll make more just for the sake of having an extra. I haven't even launched a rocket and it's already being this dramatic. Okay, hang on. Do I actually have obsidian? What was the thing? I saw something that needed obsidian and now I don't know what it was. But that's also fine, because this is not why I'm here right now. These are always so satisfying. Oh my gosh, the moss from here looks so cool. It looks like there's actually a lot over here. It's also such a pale color of moss compared to on Prime. It's a very, very cool color. I love this color. Hello. Although it does make me kind of sad that that area is melting because, I don't know, it's like too much of a reflection of what we're actually doing and killing all of our glaciers and stuff, but Oh well. I mean, not oh well about the real life thing. That's way more than an oh well situation. But, like, I haven't done this. Okay. Oh well, more in the context of, this game. I know it's not trying to be some big... Maybe it is, actually. I don't know that it's not trying to be some big commentary, hinting at things sort of situation. But also, I don't want to say it is or isn't. I don't know. I just know that we are not treating the planet very well, and stuff is gonna go wrong with that. Also, why does my tree dome, that's what this is, isn't it? Why does my tree dome show up, but my other, why, I don't know why certain things are showing up the way they are and certain other things aren't. Okay, this is getting mossy. This area is still up there. This, okay, those are very star-shaped. Okay. Wait, so... No, never mind. Okay, that is the sulfur area. For a second, I thought this was showing a mine of, like, what's happening below. Or not a mine, a map. I can't talk. I don't think it is. This... Is the water disappearing into here? And in that case, is there like a secret underground waterfall where it's flowing through? I want to know. It seems interesting. I have no idea. We're getting meteors again. Okay. Now I want to go investigate that and probably get some algae on the way. I do kind of feel like I might get hit with a meteor, but I'm sure it will be fine. They would never hit me while I'm just innocently collecting so much algae. This one makes so more than that other one. Or so much more. I really can't talk. Oh my gosh. So more, that's not... I was doing a lot of stuff earlier that took a lot of focus, and for me that is very much a depletable resource. So once I finished that, my ADHD went through the roof. So is this where the water is, like, seeping underground or something? Because this area still doesn't have... You would think this lower area would have. Anyway, there's some down there through that crevasse. There's also moss on here. But that's interesting that it seems like the river just ends there. Which I am calling a river because it is kind of flowing, and also that other place has a waterfall. So even though it says I'm in the lakes stage, I would say I'm closer to the river waterfall-ish stage. Okay. Not ready yet. Okay. Perfect. Oh well. should actually have water, because I haven't. But now I don't have to worry about running out of algae, because I have a lot. Okay. These are useful eventually. Alright. I don't know why that noise just now. Normally it's fine. For some reason right now that noise gave me a sensory ache. Anyway, I also don't need to have that thing pinned anymore, so I might as well pin. Which one do I need? This is the one I want, so I'll just pin that for now. I do think I was initially planning to, these grow really fast, to play this for a couple of hours, but I think with the way that my ADHD is like skyrocketing and has been and is continuing to, I feel like I'm not gonna be able to focus on anything or be a very coherent host for the next little bit, and I think I just need to get up and, like, I don't know, run laps around my room or something. Like, I'm getting into a very, like, fidgety mode. And this is what happens when I sit still and focus on something for way too long, which I did earlier, and then I also streamed earlier sitting at this desk. And so I just feel like I have a lot of energy right now, and even though I love this game and it's very fun and exciting, I do feel like I can't sit at this desk anymore. So I will try to stream longer sometime soon, but for now, thank you all so much for watching, and let me know if you liked it. I hope you did. I should save this before I let my hunger and food just keep going down. But, I hope you all have a good day or night wherever you are, and I hope I will see you in the next one. Bye!